The Shek Report, with Dave Damashek reporting.
Damashek here. Thanksgiving and Week 13 are done. Now all that's left are me and some stale sweet potato stuffed at the back of your refrigerator behind that box of Chardonnay your cheap uncle brought over. Just remember, players and coaches, don't get angry at me if I call your name. Ultimately, I didn't do this to you. You did this to you. Let it begin! At number 5, the New England Patriots, for the way they treat their star quarterback. I'm sure you remember last season when none of Tom Brady's teammates would give him a high five. Well, that's now nothing compared with this. They make him make outside. He's a human being. In fact, he's the best human being you've ever had. Not cool, even if he does have a potty mouth. At number 4, the upcoming 2014 playoffs. This is tough because the NFL postseason is usually my favorite tournament in sports, but I say we skip it this season and just put the Patriots and Packers in the Super Bowl. Yeah, I know it'll upset the 12s in Seattle and Broncos fans in Denver, and probably SEC truthers who think their conference deserves at least 2 teams in the NFL playoffs. But Brady v. Rodgers just feels like the right thing to do this year, right? No, Tom, I'm on your side here. Don't talk to me like that. I don't like that kind of language. Get control of yourself, please. Seek help. At number 3, the Technicolored eyesore in Tampa. No wonder Andy Dalton was reportedly vomiting before the game. He probably got a sneak preview of the uniform matchup. Then again, isn't it ironic the ginger-haired Red Rifle wouldn't play well in this celebration of all things obnoxious orange and red? It'd be like the Dark Knight getting beaten up at night, or one of the Peanuts gang being allergic to peanuts, or a city named after the majestic buffalo naming its pro football team after the guy who tried to kill all those buffalo. Well, okay, that last one happened, but it doesn't make it right. At number 2, this play by the Oakland Raiders. Rarely, if ever, has an entire season been so perfectly encapsulated by a single play. Kudos to you, Raiders. And that brings me to number 1 and this week's brown paper bag of shame, which goes to Cardinals cornerback Antonio Cromartie for his effort, or lack thereof, on this run by Steven Jackson. Cromartie, after the game, explained his behavior by saying it was a business decision. A business decision? What, you don't want the Cardinals to be playing in January so you can open a daycare center? All I know is this: losing to an NFC South team is bad. The only thing worse is losing to 2 NFC South teams. Poor Steelers. You know what? For those Steelers and Antonio Cromartie and anyone else who loses to the NFC South, I got this for you. It's the brown paper bag of shame. Till next week, try not to embarrass yourselves. You can't stop Kenny Stills. You can only hope to contain him, Steelers.
Shame.